Is Bitcoin about to retrace massively? Because if it's happening, well, all the alts are also going to be really bloody, not gonna lie, we're going to get some really nice drop a bit everywhere. Okay, so in today's update, I'm going to cover all of this using L wave as always. I'm going to plan a different next move. As a trader, we have to be aware of up and down. This is extremely important. The only thing we need to do next is into the target we're going to plan is simply read the order flow. This right here, for example, is an order flow. It allows you to see really what's happening behind the market so you can make some more informed trading decisions. Don't forget that we are all humans. This is made by humans, so we can all learn this and use this the right way. Okay, but anyway, if you want to learn this, you can go and check out the mooncharts.fr website. Feel free to go and check this out. This is absolutely free. Anyway, all this being said, now what we can look for. If you remember good here, we have planned different configurations. We have planned the bullish, the higher time frame bearish count, by the way, and the higher time frame bullish count. By the way, if you want to join this call server, feel free to join it. You can get some live updates on Bitcoin. You can get some free stuff there. For example, this is a higher time frame video, a higher time frame analysis. Really, I'm really covering everything in front of you about the higher time frame, but by using the levels and also by showing you the different targets. We have to look for a long, the different target. We have to look for a short, all by showing you the different configurations and why we have to look for a trade there and there and there and there, step by step. If we drop from here, what price and where we have to look for a long, and if we pump from here, what price we have to look for a short and where you can look for a stop. So really go and check this update. It's 100% free and just waiting for you. Anyway, just all these channels are absolutely free, so if you want to join this call server, feel free to do it. Now, on this being said, I'm not going to repeat myself really on the high time frame configuration, the bullish and the bearish. You can also find these TAs, by the way, into the Bitcoin theory, into this bullish count and this bearish count. You have the level right here, as I explained before. You have this free update on the YouTube channel. Otherwise, I'm live every day at 10 a.m. UTC+1 to really show you everything, to really give you my day trade and explain everything also at the same time for every new members that are coming. But anyway, so here, higher time frame bullish wave count. Okay, we'll have two different configurations, but I'm gonna start with this one first of all. Let me just remove this. So if we have now completed the 5 waves to the upside, okay, if we have now this wave 1, 20 wave 1, this 5 waves here, by the way, complete above, what I was showing you in the last update was simply, this ABC flat. So an ABC flat here, an ABC flat into, a wave 1 and a wave 2 here before to make a wave 3, 4, 5. This will be for a bullish. Can we plan some invalidation? We recognize that we've got no reason to take a long trade all the way down. I have to put only once around there, and then bam, I am waiting for some better data to come in really to take profit now. Some better data for a long to really take profit, some bigger price reclaim, everything to really take profit on my shorts. Why I'm just waiting for a low to come. But yeah, so this we've went into now the 1618 of the C of the flat, so this is not valid anymore. Okay, so now we can look for what exactly. If we have to trust the RSI, again, the RSI sometimes is wrong. If you have to trust the RSI, normally this configuration where we're in a bigger impulsive into the wave 5, so to speak, we're going to make a longer and a bigger wave 5, a longer 5 waves here, sorry. Well, this is normally not valid anymore. Why? Because the wave 2 here, as you can see, breaks the wave 1 route. As always, this is not possible, and this is happening on every single time frame. The 12 hours, the daily time frame, the 4, the 3, 2, 1, whatever you want. Every time frame, on every single time frame, we break the wave 1 route. So normally when this is happening, this is not valid anymore. So normally, if the RSI is right, we should see normally a move to the downside to minimum take out these lows. And so normally we should not take such bigger configuration with a bigger impulsive to the upside. As always, sometimes the RSI is wrong, so we still have to not forget this configuration where we can make a bigger wave 5, but this is something a bit less probable, I would say, at the moment. That brings us with a really cool short trade. Not gonna lie, I don't know if I posted a short trade there. I think it was more into the materials update here. It was around there, maybe. No, this was not the short trade. There was some scalps. The short trade here. That was my first take profit. Now it's 2,000, sorry, here, not 200,000, it's maybe a lot, in person, really, in profit. That's pretty decent. And yeah, so if this wave 1 is less probable because of the RSI, now we look for what? We look more likely in that case for this bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, and if we have another 5 waves down to the upside, well, we simply look for a another wave 1 and another wave 2 really. Okay, so we look for another wave 1 and another wave 2 here more likely. Then we'll have this nice wave 3, 4, 5. Of course, this will be for the high time frame bullish count. Don't forget the bearish count. We can still make one more rise and get a drop, but still retrace. So we're going to look for a wave 2 or either for a big wave. I'm going to explain myself. So this right here, if we have the 5 waves completed, as I said, we can look for this second wave 1, 2. Okay, so as always, if we have to be, for example, super bullish from here, as we have done here only a 38.2 on this wave 2, we can look again for a possible really small retracement. For, you know, it's like here, you know, we have done, like, for example, I mean, this is not the best example ever because here we do a regular retracement next. But here, for example, we do a massive small retracement for the wave 2, then we have another 5 waves, another correction, so we have a wave 1, a wave 2, another wave 1, another wave 2, and we can keep this really small before to get another push to the upside. Okay, we do not need to go into the most probable target. So now normally these are the targets really we have to be aware of. So we can look for the 38.2, you know, right here 38.2, 50%, 618, 86%, 786. All of these targets really, but again, I will, so again here 38.2 match with a swing for the power of the lows. So that's why we can stay again with a small retracement as we can go below really. Go and watch the video you have on the website. It's absolutely free, where I'm really posting everything. I'm really showing you the different setups, why we have to look for along here. Everything really using the levels. It's much more stronger to use the levels than only the fib targets like this. So just really going to check this out. But these are basically the targets you have to be aware of. To be fair, everything match with the targets we have planned. Yeah, perfectly, by the way. So yeah, if you don't want to make it too complex, you can keep it like this: 38.2, 50, 618, 86%, and then we'll have the 786. These will be right here the targets really, where we can look for a possible bounce for this wave 2. Then we shall make bam another right for the wave 3, 4, 5, and then here we go. These 5 waves will complete wave 3, 4, 5. Don't check the price. I'm replacing this randomly, but for example, if you want to find the targets next, you have to place the extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 2 bottom, and at the 120 extension 1618 100%, 2618 3618 420 these are all the wave 3 targets, and you pull retracement of the wave 4, wave 3 top, wave 2 bottom with the retracement tool, or the opposite depends if you reverse the tool, and then you place so the 2316 MC fib, so the 3132, 3812, and if we have done a small wave 2, we can look for a 50%. If now we bounce from here in all these targets, we go for the wave 5, you place your extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 4 bottom, and add the following targets: 618, 120 extension, 1618, 2618, and here are your wave 5 targets. If you want to learn all of this, you have a full course on the website waiting for you for absolutely free again, so it's pretty cool. But anyway, I'm not going to focus on the targets today. I'm gonna really want to focus on this. Okay, so if you retrace, don't forget, don't look massively, I mean, don't look directly for a massive drop like this. We have to be aware of that. We can get some long trades first of all. We can get such long trades first of all. Okay, I'm not saying that we will bounce from here. I'm not going to long if there is no reason to on the order flow. If we lose this, we can look for the next one, extra. Okay. By the way, I can give you the targets, to be honest with you, okay, using the levels. So if we start falling from here, we can simply look first of all for the bottom right here of the consolidation. We'll have the consolidation we're in right now. If we start falling from here and go for the lows, we can look, of course, for a long trade when we took the lows, okay, because we took some long stop loss, we're maybe going to trap some shorts. So we can look for such configuration where we're going to come below here, swing for the pan, reclaim directly, close above, and come back up. But again, trade this as a base of the direction. And if now there is no swing for the pan, we can look for a fail option. So get acceptance below, spend some time, start forming something really bearish on the order flow, bullish on the order flow, and the price is going to reverse, and so you take the long trade based on the direction of course. If now we start losing this because there is no reason to take the long trade here, we have no reclaim, no good data for a long trade, well, it's very simple. We just look for the next target. This is a real first big zone of support if we don't do a swing for the parallel fail option of the previous target I gave you. Okay, it's really this first zone of support there to be aware of. If this is lost with no swing for the pan or fail option, we're going to look for the next one, and here comes some really nice big target. Okay, so first big target is really this weekly negative power control down to the swing for the pan. If again there is no reason to take a long in here, I'm not going to long. It really depends what we're going to get with the wave we're approaching this, with the data while touching this. All of this is going to let me know if I have or not to take the long trade. Let me know time. If there is no swing for the pan here or failed option, there is simply no reason to long here, and we're going to see a nice drop and a nice continuation into this weekly negative power control down to the swing for the pan. So these are the three main targets really we have with the two strongest support. And if we start breaking this, we can look for a nice drop here. You can see if we don't swing through the power, do a fluctuation of the bottom here, we can look for a nice drop into this value area in this path control minimum. These are the levels really you have to be aware of. Now if you want to know exactly, as I said, how to get all these levels and everything, just go and check out our website, go into the members section here, member exclusive TA, and you will be able to find this nice Bitcoin high time frame technical analysis here. We're just waiting for you. It's another 30 minutes, but you have really everything. I'm really doing everything in front of you. You know exactly how I'm getting this level, how I'm getting this level, how I'm getting this level, everything, which level I'm taking, I'm keeping, really removing all of this, and I'm explaining also in addition with waves. So that's pretty decent in my opinion. But anyway, so now you know exactly what to have to the downside, okay? And so this can be either for a wave 2 if we're in the bullish wave count, either for a either for a B wave if we have to be, you know, in the high time frame bearish wave count. We can still retrace, okay? Retrace the wave onto the same threads, make one more push up, but still not be fully bullish. It depends again line the time we're going to get here, okay? But first of all, as we have now the invalidation, you know, more likely for the bigger wave 5, normally this is more likely what's going to happen, either a B wave, either a wave 2. Now the thing is, of course, if the B wave and wave 2 get an invalidation, we're going to update everything, but don't forget that this is possible, okay? Everything is going to be confirmed step by step, but this is something possible where we can look already for the Y. But as you understood, there are some scenarios where we still have to look for a long here, so we cannot just look for one move down, because what if we do this? Okay, we cannot forget such configuration. We cannot just look for a drop directly, so we have to be aware of such configuration where we do a retracement before to push higher for another drop, but still we get another rise and a new high to be made, or something a lot bigger and something really, as we saw before, with a bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, and band 3 or 5. Again, invalidation, we can plan some invalidation for this. If the wave 2 here of this wave 1 to here, if the wave 1 to here, the wave 2 breaks the wave 1 bottom, or if the wave 2 really starts to fall from here and breaks the wave 1 bottom on the real chart, of course, too. Okay, these are the two invalidations we have to be aware. But for example, if you start coming here on a daily time frame and the RSI is already taking the wave 1 route, well, this is not valid anymore, and it's either the ABC zigzag, because with the ABC we don't need to get the RSI valid, but with the ABC, with the impulsive, we need it. Okay. So yeah, these are the different configurations we'll have. Of course, if Bitcoin is retracing from here, everything is going to retrace. So be a bit careful on the outs if you want to long and everything. Wait for Bitcoin to be ready for a bounce, really. Okay, wait for some good data to come in and everything. This is the best, in my opinion, to do. Okay. But yeah, these are the targets, these are the different ways we can look for. Now maybe let's move on a bit of a lower time frame. I know this is not going to be a very easy TA, this one, because this is, we have many configurations. We're planning up, down, whatever, still a bit more likely to the downside, as now we have this invalidation on the RSI where the wave 2 breaks the wave 1 route. If we have to make a bigger wave 1 2 directly here at 305, you know, into the wave 5, as I said, into this blue wave 5. So normally we should see a bit of a drop here. This is what is going to happen normally, more likely, but as always, maybe the RSI is wrong. Everything is possible. It's all about probabilities, but normally, generally speaking, the RSI is right, and we have to trust it. So now, let's go maybe on a bit of a lower time frame here, and even the lower time frame is a bit complex. Okay, that's why to use only yellow wave is not the best. That's why to use an order flow is pretty decent, because for example, by using a yellow wave, you cannot really trade the market like this. Okay, yesterday I have been able to trade every single highs and lows of the market. I have shorted Bitcoin. I have shorted Bitcoin right here. Okay, took the short, so it was around there. I shorted Bitcoin. I have next filled a long trade, so I switched it to a long trade. Then this long trade, I have filled a short trade of this. Okay, then I was still in the long, so no need no reason to fill a long trade. And then I have filled another short trade from here, okay, from the top here, and now in really nice profit. So you can, as you can see, by using the order flow, get some really good trades, and everyone can do it. Everyone can do this. Okay, it's absolutely available for everyone, and everyone can learn this and make some money and some profit off this. Okay, this is, but yeah, so that's why now we're going to plan some wave. It's going to be a bit complex, but don't forget that even when it's complex with a wave, well, you still have some few tools that you can use to make it a bit more easy. And yeah, wave is more likely for me these days to give me the context and what we can expect next. Not really playing, I mean, trading really the waves, as the waves are not really a high in terms of probability and all of this. So anyway, here what do we have to the downside more likely? We don't have so 5 ways, a correction, another 5 ways. So it's either, you know, an ABC zigzag if we have to rise, ABC zigzag, either, or otherwise a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are going to make a wave 5. Okay, so now the targets are the following one: 38 to 50%. Okay, as I explained the daily updates. Again, this is something I'm showing in the daily update for since we dropped, really. So since Friday, by the way, I show you this since Friday, and was dropping already. I was already showing you this. So really, if you want to stay updated, make sure to join me every day at 10 a.m. BTC +1, or to join the Discord server. This is where I'm posting everything, really. So you stay updated, really. But anyway, so 5 ways correction, 5 ways. If we have, you know, to be more likely now into the move to the downside, where we're going to take out the lows, well, we should be more likely in such configuration. Just gonna double check something here, but we do not retrace 38.2. So yeah, more likely here a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as well on a very, very, very crazy small wave 2. Well, the most probable is to stop between the 38.2 and the 50%. So very for the moment, rejected. Okay. From here, we should, so normally for in these 5 ways, make a wave 5 here to the downside. Once we have done these 5 ways, we can look, so either, you know, for a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, either if we're, you know, in a correction in a wave 2 or in a B wave, higher time frame in a wave 2 or B wave, we can look for a bigger A, B, and then we can look for a C. So the B can go up really above. It depends what we're going to get along the time. But we're going to look for these 2 different targets if we do and get these 5. If we really have these 5 ways down, these red 5 ways down, these are the 2 next bigger target we can bigger pants we can look for. Another thing is, how can you find the targets of this wave 5? Because the thing is, most of the people at the moment will place the extension tool like this: wave 1 root, as I explained by the way at the very beginning, but you have 2 ways to do it. It depends on the wave 3. Wave 1 root, wave 1 bottom, wave 4 top. This is not the right way to do it. Why? Because if you pay attention here, we have to pay attention what is, as always, a wave 3. If the wave 3 is less than 1618, you're going to get the second way really to place the wave 5 target. So here, if the wave 3 is less than 1618, you can see that we retrace, we bounce from before the 1618, this is the blue level. So we have indeed to pull this to place the circle here of the extension to on the wave 4 top, but we need now to pull this second click on the wave 3 top. And from here, the wave 5 targets are a bit different. The first target is not going to be the 618 anymore, but the 38.2, and the maximum target is going to be the 1618 and not the 2618 anymore. So these are going to be the targets really you have to be aware of. Again, it matches with the levels. We'll have plans on personally more going to trade the level, but this is always good to see a bit of confidence here. These are all the targets really we have to be aware of. Okay. So 38.2, 618, 120 extension, 1618. These are all the targets of the wave 5. Okay. All the targets you have to be aware of for a possible stop of this wave 5. And so yeah, once we have done this, we can look either for normally more likely for an A, B, C. First of all, this is what we're going to take, you know, for a bigger wave 1. So I'm going to hide this for a bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, and then we can look for a bigger wave BAM 3 or 5. Or, as you understood, for a possible bigger B wave if we're in the bearish plan, if we just make one more high and then retrace. So we look for a B wave here, and we look for an ABC zigzag in here. Now, if the B wave and the wave 2 get invalidation, we'll simply take something much more bearish, and we look in that case for a bigger wave 1, 2, and BAM 3, 4, 5, and we look for a much bigger drop here to the downside. Okay. I really hope that makes sense. This is what we'll have to take more likely at the moment. Now, if and only if really this will be the rare case I'm going to plan right now, if we have to be, you know, in the rise and rise from here and make, you know, the bigger impulse if to the upside, well, what we can take, so to speak, if we have, you know, to make this, we're gonna pull this into here, wave down, perfect. If we have, you know, to make this, if we have to make this bigger below wave 5. Okay, if we have to make this bigger below wave 5, we will make a bigger impulsive into it. Normally it's not valid anymore due to the other side, as you understood, but if we have to make this, then what can this be? Because I'm taking this as a double X, Y, X, and Z, as we'll have a correction, a correction, a correction, a correction, a correction. Now what we have here, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 waves at the end. So as you understood, either a double X, Y, X, and Z. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do have 5 waves. Either a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading with a smaller wave of an ending. This is again in addition to this rare case. Normally we should not bet on this, but this is something we can be aware of in case we'll have to rise. It's just really in case we'll have to rise, you are aware of this. So this will be the rare case really. If we do have some 5 ways to the upside here, we can look for a bigger we can look in that case for a bigger ABC, or normally for a bigger, if we're really in the bullish move, we can look for a bigger wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we have an ABC zigzag, it means that this was an A, B, C. And so if I have an ABC and ABC, we can look simply here for a W, X, and Y. Okay, I really hope that makes sense. It's not too complex to understand at the moment, because I know that there are many configurations, and people that are maybe starting to learn it. We're going to say, hey, what the fuck is this? This is absolutely crazy useless. Well, you have to understand and know, because if you push high, we know exactly what to take. First of all, an ABC zigzag, so we know that we have to look for 5 ways. These 5 ways can bring us with a bigger impulsive. In that case, we're going to recognize there is no reason to take a short trade on the order flow. And if we have to go more down from here directly, we know that we have to take a wave 5. So we know in any case what we have to take. If we push up or down, we are ready for everything. We know exactly, in addition to these squeezy levels, where we have to look for a long, where we have to look for a short trade. We know everything really. So we know the next move, up and down. Now, more likely is a wave down, but again, are we going to do a round case and we're going to rise? I don't know. Everything is possible, but as always, more righties, less probabilities. So it's all about probabilities. But yeah, it'll wave really allows you to see the next move, and Excel charts really right here tell you if you have to take the trade or not based off into your target. So this is pretty decent in my opinion. This is really in case we do an ABC zigzag, and if we start doing this impulsive here, or we can remove this and take, you know, the bigger wave. I just put the plan in case we have to rise from here, you know exactly what to take. Okay, so yeah, these are still, I'm just going to control Z all of this. These are right here. Perfect. These are right here, the more likely way I'm having at the moment, but yeah, it can change. It depends. So as always, make sure to join this call 7 is where you can stay updated. Really, if there is anything to update, don't forget as always to smash a like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn notifications. And yeah, hope you're still enjoying. This is really complex this day. I'm really excited to see what we do if we finally take the lows to remove, you know, this bigger impulsive in the wave 5 and finally confirm either a B wave or a wave 2 first of all. And from here, we just need to plan the wave 2 or B wave invalidations, and that's it really. We don't need some more wave counts, some more stuff like, no, that's it. We just need this. So I'm really excited to see if we either drop, either pump. I don't care which way we go because I'm long already, so it's fine. I'm short from the very top, so we can drop and pump. I don't care. I mean, some good positions. So go whatever you want, but yeah, normally with the wave it's a bit more probable to go more down. Now, yeah, we'll see which one you confirm. Anyway, I just want you to be ready in case we have to drop. If you want to be even more ready, really go and watch this video I have done on the website. By the way, it's absolutely free, and you have some good experience you can make in there. By the way, I'm really showing you how I'm doing everything, and I'm really explaining next what's the plan really if we have to drop, even if we have to pump really. Okay, I wanted to be more ready in case we have to drop, but I also made if we have to pump so we can really get everything in one update. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. As well, if you enjoyed, as I say, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications. If you want, by the way, to get up to 7,000 deposit bonus, you can go and check out the PRIMEXBT offer. You can so win, as I said, up to 7,000 deposit bonus, and you can make some really decent trades, such as yesterday, as I explained earlier. You can trade almost everything I knows, but I really need the order flow, and on some good platforms. Again, I'm nothing. You do whatever you want really. If you have to if you want to trade on this, you do it. If you don't, you don't. But anyway, you can win up to 7,000 deposit bonus by clicking the link in the description and creating an account. And yeah, as always, there are no any financial advice. Everything I'm sharing here for educational purpose only. It's important to remind this. There is every trade shared or whatever trades or whatever. You make your own decisions. Even if, for example, on the Discord, I'm telling you I'm long or I'm short, there is no financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is for paper trade and for educational purpose only. Anyway, I wish you a brilliant day. Take care of you. Sorry if that was a bit long, but this is what we need these days, sadly, and I'm excited to see which one we confirm. But normally it's a bit more bearish than bullish. Now we'll see, only time can tell. Anyway, have a brilliant day, take care, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.